So joining us now is defenseman Wyatt Aamodt. Wyatt, your thoughts on how the season's gone so far for you and your teammates here at Minnesota State?
I think it's been good. Obviously, there's been some chaos with the COVID stuff going on. But that's going to be expected. We're just lucky to be able to be playing in the first place. I think we had a good young freshman group there, and everyone's contributing. So it's been a good start to us so far, and just hope to keep it going this weekend.
Wyatt, I think a lot of people, when they take a look at the Mavericks, who follow along with how this team is constructed and what we had coming back, even with the loss of a couple of three really impactful senior defensemen, still looks at what we have coming back, and you say that's probably going to be a strength for the Mavericks as a group with the other guys within our defensive core. How much pride do you take in the success that Minnesota State has as a team?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we lost a lot of good players. It isn't just those three. That whole senior class was really impactful for us. And, obviously those D-men with Hookinson, Scheid, and Mackey there, that's a big chunk to lose on the back end. So I think it's been a good start for us as a D group here, just kind of picking up their slack that, kind of that stuff that they left behind, and just kind of building off each other and trying to help the younger guys, kind of get used to our systems and how we're playing. And I think they've done a really good job adjusting.
Hasty mentioned how disappointed everyone was with last weekend's games getting canceled. How do you handle that, and how do you keep your focus to prepare for when you will play?
Yeah, I mean, that's obviously a tough situation. We're all, excited to play, and then to have such thing canceled late, it's kind of hard on the group. But I think it's a good part of our leadership group that kind of, kept us focused throughout the weekend and this week. And, we're all excited to get going here again this weekend. So I think it's just tempts us a little bit more to play better this weekend, and do what we can to, stay playing.
Apart from the team, how have you personally dealt with the starts and stops we've had here, using a hockey term, with what's going on this season with COVID?
That's a good question. Like everyone else kind of dealing with it's frustrating for sure, but it's to be expected. It's kind of shook everything with this pandemic. So we just kind of got to take it day by day and just be fortunate for the days we can get out there and play.
How hard is it from a physical standpoint when you aren't playing each weekend like you traditionally do in the college hockey season?
Yeah, it's hard, but I mean, I think you kind of got to be mature and take care of your business on the weekends, no matter what, whether it's getting an extra lift in or stretching or working out, just being smart about things and just keeping your focus for the upcoming weekend.
Practicing is a lot different than games, right?
Absolutely.
Why, from a conditioning standpoint, what's the biggest difference when you're not playing games and trying to get yourself game ready from a conditioning standpoint?
Yeah, like I said, Pratt's a lot different, and I think our guys have done a really good job in handling that. Like I said, if it's getting an extra workout in on the weekend, or just being mature about the situation. You got to hold yourself accountable, and we know that the weekends are going to be tough, so we just got to battle throughout the weekend practice and do what we can to be at our best.
Taking a trip up to Sault Ste. Marie here as we face Lake Superior State on the road this weekend. What do we know about the Lakers? What, from a game plan standpoint, how are we going to approach this series and hopefully come away with a couple of wins?
Yeah, they're off to a good start for sure. I mean, they got a hot goalie right now, so obviously when you're facing that, you got to get some traffic in front of them, get a lot of pucks in net, and I think our coach laid out a good game plan for us that we want to do it the week. So we'll try to do our best and execute there, and just make sure we're showing up and doing our business.